Hey everyone, welcome to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But now let's get right in today's analysis, which is regarding none other than Bitcoin Cash. We're going to be doing our daily analysis on the price, of course, see what is happening and where we could see the prices going in the immediate short term. As always, just a quick disclaimer that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrencies. So as of July 11th, if we're looking at the price of Bitcoin Cash, it's currently sitting at $273.42. We're up about 2.7% over the last 24 hours in USD comparative. We're also up about 1.4% in Bitcoin comparative over the last 24 hours. Looking at its market cap, currently sitting at $5.3 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is approaching the $500 million mark. So not bad at all when we are examining the overall price. We are seeing a rebound above that level of support, which I mentioned to you guys yesterday, but we're going to talk a little bit more into detail as to what we can be expecting as we do go into this upcoming week. As we go further into this upcoming week. So before we get into it, as always, like I said, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. Before we look at Bitcoin Cash, let's examine the price of BTC. So what we're seeing happen with Bitcoin right now is, as I've mentioned to you guys yesterday, I'm sure you guys can see that pattern playing out this time around. We've been pretty much consolidating within this range for the price of Bitcoin, in between this 31,000 and 30,000 range. We've been seeing a lot of sideways momentum happening. We did see a wick all the way up to 31k as we opened up this week, which we were projecting in our previous update, but we're seeing a little bit of a minor retracement. So at this point, we can clearly see that the price of Bitcoin is in a consolidation phase, and of course, this is a huge level of resistance for the price of BTC that dates back to the previous cycle. You can see this for yourself. We have a lot of resistance around that range, but hopefully we do break out and hit a new yearly high this week. But if we're looking at BTC dominance, on the other hand, BTC dominance has also been climbing up, and soon could possibly be retesting that yearly high for 52%, or possibly even break that. But what is next for the price of Bitcoin Cash? What has changed? What could we be expecting as we do go further into the week, as mentioned? So if we're looking at the price of Bitcoin Cash, like I've said in my previous update, which was just yesterday, I said this level of support at this $262 has pretty much played out for us since we broke out of here, and pretty much it's been in a consolidation phase since then. But what we saw happen today is quite interesting, and that shows what I literally told you guys yesterday about we have a really positive and a very strong correlation with Bitcoin, because today, as I've mentioned, Bitcoin saw a bounce back to $31,000. So when that happened, look what happened to Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash made its way back to this $287 mark. Let's look at it on this side, because the other side is glitching out a little bit for us. So let me give it a refresh live, and let's see if this will work for us here. Daily and to an hourly. Come on, this is taking ages. There we go. All right, so look what's happening with the price of Bitcoin Cash. So we've seen, a bounce. We saw the price of Bitcoin Cash go up to $287. Now, you may be saying, why did the price of Bitcoin Cash should not break out and, hit $300? Remember, hold on to that thought. Let's look at this. So of course, since yesterday, we did see the price of, Bitcoin Cash hit this support line. We got supported 2 different times. If you manage to pick up some Bitcoin Cash around this range, it did bounce up about 10%. So we're seeing the significance of that support line really show us right now, how strong that level of support really is. We saw a bounce of about 10% as Bitcoin, did break that 31k mark. But since then, we have seen a little bit of a drop, about 5%. And obviously that is because Bitcoin also seen a little bit of a, dip happening within the price, like I've mentioned. So what is this showing us? Now you may be asking, this is showing us the correlation, why the price of Bitcoin is really, really important for the price of Bitcoin Cash, and how, you know, it could be a massive deciding factor as to what could happen to the price in the immediate short term. So, you know, I'm really liking what I'm seeing nonetheless. You know, the next few days could be very, very interesting, especially for Bitcoin. We still haven't heard anything out of that, you know, ETF. As of now, no ETF approval. Whether or not it's going to get approved or not, we haven't heard anything from the SEC. But, you know, institutional investors and these massive hedge funds, analysts are projecting that, you know, this will get passed. So obviously, at the end of the day, it's all pure speculation. But if that were to happen, you know, obviously we are going to see a massive, massive interest flow into Bitcoin. And obviously retail will FOMO in like crazy. And I am projecting that Bitcoin Cash will also react very positively to that news. And a lot of people are saying that Bitcoin Cash is something that they're extremely bullish on. And I'm starting to see more and more momentum building up on Bitcoin Cash. As I've told you guys before, I'm a content creator, and as a content creator, I can really, you know, pinpoint and see the analytics. You know, what is changing in the crypto space? How is the market sentiment? Has the market sentiment changed? And it definitely has, since this massive breakout that we have set for itself. And now, you know, newcomers, literally newcomers coming into the crypto space are coming in and asking, hey, Crypto ZX, how do I buy Bitcoin Cash? Where can I buy that from? So that shows us that, you know, new money is flowing in crypto. Brand new investors that have never even known how to buy cryptocurrencies are entering, and that shows this potentially could be the biggest bull cycle. Some are saying arguably this could be the last massive bull cycle before institutions really control crypto. You know, obviously that is a good statement to make. We will see what happens, but nonetheless, the potential for gains is there. But I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on this? Of course, right now we are, you know, pretty much consolidating within this range. I'm really liking the way it's holding. I am projecting that this month, it is very possible, if the price of Bitcoin is able to hit a new yearly high, projecting that the price of Bitcoin Cash will break out of its yearly high. Because remember, you know, in order for it to hit a new yearly high, it just need a move of about 22%, and that is starting to look really likely. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, in my opinion. But of course, you know, we will take it one step at a time. But I want to hear from you guys. What are your personal thoughts on this? I'm really liking the way it's holding, though. You know, beautiful momentum building up. As long as we're holding above this support line, I don't care if the price consolidates for another week, 2 weeks. That'll be totally fine before we see a breakout. But, you know, I want to hear from you guys. What are your personal thoughts on the price of Bitcoin Cash, and where can you see the price going as we do go into this upcoming weekend? Let me know in the comment section. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for, you know, the overwhelming support. I'll see you tomorrow. It's Crypto ZX, and peace out.